Just realised I'm on mute. Good afternoon, good evening. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is excited for this one. This is Arsenal versus Bayer Leverkusen. I do have my pod brother backstage, but he's currently on a white screen, so I can't add him whilst he's on a white screen. So I'm hoping that sorts itself out. Because currently I'm just keeping an eye on it. It's still a white screen, so hopefully he's there. Let's take that off because you don't want to see that. Big up to already... I think we're going to get to 500 by the time I've said it. 497, 502 people already watching. Thank you very much. We'll wait for Brenny to hopefully sort out. I don't know if that might be a StreamYard issue. I'm not sure, but there is a white screen. I literally cannot see him. I might add him in a minute and see if that changes it. Big up to God's Power Mullard. Please post any link to watch the match live. Other than Arsenal.com, I have literally no idea. I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue. So I do apologise, God's Power. Big up to Chris. Hope you're doing well. My papa has just gone for a minute, so hopefully he'll be back. But yes, Brenny will be joining me, hopefully, for this watch along. I am watching on the tablet. So bear that in mind when I keep looking down. I do apologise. We are now over 600 people now watching. Thank you very much for joining in. But yes, we are doing Arsenal versus Leverkusen. We're going to go for the teams now. So I'm going to start with Leverkusen. You've got Kovar in goal, Tapsoba, Tar, Kazunu, Hincapi, Frimpong, Garcia, Adley, Terrier, Wirtz, and I left him to last for the reason that it is Granit Xhaka is back at the Emirates. It's going to be emotional after the game. I don't think it'll be so emotional before it, but I think it will be emotional after. That's for certain. Just my usual, as per usual. It's always good, mate. Always good. Big up to the now 800 people watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's go through the Arsenal team. We've got Raya in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Havertz, Odegaard, Fabio Vieira, Trossard, and Jesus. So obviously the England boys are having a rest. Big up to Granville. Yes, bro. You will likely get loads of Arsenal transfer questions. Apologies. It's fine. Just to let everyone know, I am doing a transfer show tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So by all means, ask me questions tonight, but I will be doing a transfer show tomorrow. So big up to Granville for that. Potential riots may be taking place here in Carlisle about, yeah, well, we've got the same literally in the park that's just over there to me. Yeah, supposedly that meant to be happening tonight as well. We are now over 1,000 people, so thank you very much. And here, hopefully, is my pod brother. Is my pod brother there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
I have no idea what the problem is with the camera.
No, it just came up white at the background, and I was like, I can't add you because I don't know what will happen, to be honest.
Hold on, let me just get out, and I'll come back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Cheers.
Big up to James. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're managing to find a way to watch it as well. I'm laughing at negative Liverpool fans now, flip-flopping. I'm having last laugh. I said to be patient. Yes, be patient. Obviously, you're after DM. We all know this. At the end of the day, with Zubimendi, it's all whether or not Zubimendi wants to leave. It's always been that case because he's got release clause. Anyone can go and trigger that. Anyone. But what they will not do is they won't go and trigger it because you've literally got to take the £52 million over with you, go to the headquarters of La Liga, give them the money, and then you don't want to end up doing that. And all of a sudden, Zubimendi goes, I don't want to go. Bit of a waste of time, if I'm honest. Yeah, I bought it for £7. I don't mind supporting the club like this on the odd occasion. Did you not buy the double pack? I'm hoping you did. Because obviously Lyon on Sunday as well. It's just the Emirates Cup. We won't be celebrating that trophy like our fellow neighbours. But yes, it'd be nice to beat Lyon. Big up to the 1,400 people now watching. All I know we'll get, that is literally what you are getting. You are getting a DM. Very much needed, to be fair. What I would recommend to everyone, watch out for Adam Wharton. There is a lot of talk at the moment that Adam Wharton will be leaving Crystal Palace as well. Don't know where he's going, I'll be honest, but there's a lot of talk that there's a few clubs that are considering a bid. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. There he is. I see him now. This is emotional. I've not seen him since last season. It feels like forever.
Has been a while. Hey, you okay?
Yeah,
all good?
Mate. Yeah, not bad. You?
Yeah. It's been good. It's been really good, really good. It's been very good summer so far for me.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You know what I mean? And just looking forward to some more football. But as everyone knows, it's sport all year round for me. When there's no football, there's other sports. So, I went to Wimbledon first day, and that was fantastic. Yeah, it was great. It was absolutely great. And saw a couple of matches on court 18.
Oh, lovely.
With the missus, so that was good. And she knows tennis now. She didn't before we got there, waiting 5.5 hours at Wimbledon Park to get in. She hadn't a clue about tennis. By the time we got home, she knows everything about tennis now.
I love it. No way Wharton's worth £100 million. Not a chance. Maybe COVID. I would say probably a bid of 75 probably gets him, if I'm honest. I still have sports without football, darts, boxing, and my curse on the Max Verstappen. Yes, you've been doing very well.
Yeah, you're doing well. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've been watching it again because of that. So yeah, I've been enjoying that.
I don't know if Bobby. I don't know if before the game starts. I don't know if I mentioned it to yourself or Chris, anybody, but for myself and Damos, Lewis Hamilton, we do have a family connection because our grandfathers were first cousins.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's not something I talk about often. I've never met Lewis personally, but we do support him in the family, and
Oh, that's lovely.
First cousins, yeah. They used to play dominoes and drink rum and all that, and back in the day,
Well, what I will say about Lewis, I love him to bits, but when he goes to Ferrari, I can't support him. I can't stand.
I get that.
I've had a Ferrari hatred for years, and it's never going to go away. So, as much as I love him, I can't support him next season. I can't.
Yeah.
I do love him, but yeah, not happening. Big up to the 2,260 people currently watching. Thank you ever so much. That is mad. Absolutely mental. Please do subscribe to the Armory TV if you possibly can on YouTube, and also Full Time Sports Network as well, which is streaming to both on YouTube.
100%. Please do.
I'm watching on my tablet. I don't know how you're managing to watch it, Bren.
I am watching it on my laptop.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got the laptop set up just in case my tablet decides to die. But yeah, so far so good. Obviously, with Granite, it will become emotional after the game, not beforehand. But yeah, what F1 teams does Bobby like? I like Williams. I've always had a soft spot for Williams, mainly for Frank. McLaren, I've always had a soft spot for. Mercedes, I love until Max goes there. Then that'll stop. Yeah, I do like some teams. I used to like Jordan as well. Don't know why. I just and I liked it was that Braun, wasn't it? The team Braun GP, what it's called. When Jensen went there, I like them as well. So there's a few teams I do like. Yeah. But I just cannot stand Ferrari. I've always hated them. Don't know why. I honestly couldn't tell you why. Probably something to do with Schumacher at the time.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't like the cars either. I just there's nothing that I like about Ferrari. And if you've watched the what's it called? The Le Mans movie, I think it is.
I haven't seen that yet.
And also with the situation really between Ford and Ferrari at the time, when Ford were trying to buy Ferrari.
Yeah.
You know that story, you'll understand why people do hate Ferrari, because he is a heck of a scumbag, in my opinion. So there's a lot of hatred. I was brought up a Ford lover, so anyone that upsets Ford upsets me. That's how I've always looked at it. The game has got underway on my tablet. I'm not about
Yeah,
you,
same here. Same here.
should be fairly close. Obviously, this
We're
is going to
about.
be
I think we're about a second apart or something.
yeah. What's the time on yours?
Time on mine. It hasn't always popped up now. 12, 13, 14,
I'm a
15,
I'm a
16.
few seconds ahead, but it don't matter.
Okay.
It's a friendly. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not friendly. I'm not going to call this a friendly actually because it's not. There's been no
No, I
friendlies in
mean,
this season for me.
well, it's true. It's funny you say that because when I was looking at United and Liverpool, I was just looking at match fitness. I didn't see the Liverpool game, but I saw the first half United game, and then I fell asleep.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then and then in my sleep, I heard the phone kept vibrating and vibrating. It was probably Moss letting us know what was going on. You know what I mean? So yeah, times where I weren't worse awake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to get into this. Chris saying here from my contacts, Adrian Newey to Aston Martin will be announced in September, making Alonso a happy man. Anthony to Mercedes will be announced as Lewis' replacement at Italian Grand Prix. Wow. Okay. I'm not. To be honest, I don't know enough about him to go. Oh, that's a great idea. I don't know. Big up to Temi saying Havertz. I knew someone would say it. I was waiting for it to happen in the group WhatsApp. To be honest,
it's not where you know what Tebby. It's not where I'd want to see him. I'd rather see Odegaard in midfield. And I'll tell you what I do sometimes. You'll probably do it as well. Who play Football Manager. When I play, sometimes if I'm giving Declan Rice a rest, but I'll play Jorginho or Partey as a DM, and my box to box would be Odegaard, and I would play Havertz behind Jesus. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I play Odegaard a lot in my midfield.
We've got to remember, we have not finished our signings yet.
Well, this is it.
And I will announce tomorrow, I'm not going to tell you anything else, but Marino may not be the only midfield signing we bring in. That's all I'm going to say. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, the players playing tonight, don't panic too much. Zinchenko will be used as a squad player next season. He's not a guaranteed left back. There has been a lot of talk that he will be doing that left centre midfield role at some few times when we need him to. Also, that double pivot if we need him. So he'll be a squad player next season. So we won't have to see too much of Zinchenko. Definitely not at left back anyway. All F1 team principals make it about who has a bigger inappropriate parts competition or snobby, says Chris. Hope you're all safe. Yeah. Sadly, there's meant to be a riot here tonight at about 8:00, just in the park near me.
They're crazy.
So, yeah,
they're crazy. They really are.
I've got no words about it all, to be honest. It's mental.
Yeah, me too. Same here. They're supposed to be going along. I was going to go out with my daughter today, but had a few things to do. But in a way, I think she may be a little freaked out, so she'd probably be at home, or maybe she's watching this.
Yeah.
But you know, we're supposed to down the road, Brentford. There's supposed to be something, but I personally don't think it will happen.
Yeah.
But you have to be on your guard.
Yeah.
Anyone out there, anybody out there right now, you got to be out. You got to be on your guard. You got to be careful, and stay safe, please, everybody.
100%, mate. 100%. Not to mention the mystery. Right. What I will say about this, because this frustrates me. Right. Yeah. Firstly, yes, there was a mystery German, but also we were linked with 3 Germans throughout the summer. We've got 3 on our target list. And I'll talk about this. If it doesn't happen by the end of August, I'll talk about it freely, and I'll name the player in September because I'm allowed to. So I'll name the player in September if it doesn't all pan out the way it should do. But we'll wait and see at the moment. Being Arteta deported. I'll be honest, we've been working extremely hard. It's just taken a lot longer than we assumed to get players out. It's just been a really frustrating one. This country been dead and buried for decades. They're all protesting against the wrong people. Yeah, tell me about it. This all started off a false accusation on X.
Well, yeah.
So there we go. One of them is Seisfeld. I'll name it in September, I promise. I just want to say the big up to the 5,889 people now currently watching. Thank you ever so much.
And please subscribe if you haven't yet. Oh,
Please
please.
do, yeah. Please do subscribe to the Armory TV on YouTube or Full Time Sports Network. What you're seeing from Fabio today is what you're going to see a little bit more of him next season as well, out on the right. So what I don't want to say there's not a backup to Saka, because there technically will be, because we are trying to get a winger and a striker. So this winger will give the freedom for us to put Jesus on the right, or Martinelli more on the right, Trossard on the right, so that there will be a lot of opportunities to rest Saka. But we're not buying someone specifically to be his number 2, because it's stupid, if I'm honest, to do that.
Yeah, I agree. And I know in the chat a few weeks ago, Bobby, everyone was talking about the possibility of Sane. Now, say for example, in hindsight, that Sane did come along. I think he's quality, and you could rotate Sane, you could rotate Saka, you could rotate Jesus. We need that. Me and you've talked about it many times about like for like. We need that healthy competition.
Yeah.
We need that.
Chris has got me here. Mystery Germany's Nico Hulkenberg sponsorship deal. I'm in the know. I guarantee it's not Nico Hulkenberg. Fabio's not a winger. What I'm saying with Fabio is you'll see a lot of him doing multiple roles. Right wing is one of them. Hopefully not as much as we don't want to see him there. But he will cover for Odegaard when we need him to. What I've always said, this squad is just getting its spinach. We're just being Popeye. We're just bulking up the squad a bit more. And that's the main thing. Big up to G for saying this. Get subscribing people on the street tweet. Thank you very much, G. Appreciate it, mate.
Thanks, G.
But yeah, we're on 6,700 people now. Absolutely mad
numbers. Amazing numbers. Big up to you all. Seriously.
As you can tell, not much has actually happened in the game.
No, not at all. Not at all.
We have dominated possession.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, we have.
Oh, it's a good little pass there.
But Fabio Vieira,
hang on. Oh, Zinchenko, what a goal that is! Oh my God!
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
If he does that, I've got zero problems with him.
I want to see him in central midfield. I want to see him in central midfield. That was a great goal.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I've got no problem with him. I've got no problem with him as a squad player. I've said this. We've said this. We just don't want to see him at left back.
No, that is my only problem. He's not a left back.
No, he isn't.
You know how much I am very harsh on fullbacks. He is an
of course.
Fullback, but he's a brilliant midfielder and a brilliant footballer. I've never said anything wrong about him being a footballer. He's just a horrible left back. Absolutely awful. I'd rather have Eddie Sonogo on right wing than Fabio. Can't make it up. I'll be back on the Krychenko trade. No, I've always said, and this is why Calafiori is now in. Hang on. Hostile again here. Oh, Havertz. Trossard. 2-0. Get in there.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Happy days are here again. Oh, I love it. Who said this was a friendly? Because I never said it was. I'm loving it.
I know. I don't think they're not treating it friendly. But when you do this for me, what Bayer Leverkusen did was just amazing last season.
Yeah.
And I know there'll be a force again in the league and in the Champions League.
Yeah.
But you know what? So will we. Especially when we can get get players back and get signings in, So, yeah, that was great. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
But I'll tell you what, while we're comfy at the moment, I've never told you this story, Bobby, in the couple of years I've known you, but I was actually thinking about Zinchenko just now, and this is quite a hilarious story. I remember back in '95, I went out for a friend's birthday, and then it was Friday night, and I had to play for my team the following day.
Yeah.
So I was playing, and then I played for Brent the following day, and then I could only play up front, but our left back was unavailable. So they said, and can one of you play left back? I said, well, I've played centre back before. I said, I'll play left back, no problem. And I was like, okay, let's do this. With a hangover, by the way. And I had one of the games of my life, right? It was 0-0. I'll tell you what, I was Kenny Sansom. I was just all over the place. I was amazing. But by the time before the end of the game, I gave away the ball for the only goal of the game. And that is when I felt like a Zinchenko right now. You know what I mean? So that was like, it was like from Kenny Sansom to Zinchenko when I think back to that moment. So basically, I'm trying to say I'm not a left back and not a Zinchenko.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just know when you're not a fullback, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh my days, man!
It's an area. It's an area that I do say that I'm quite good at picking out a good left back or a good right back because I know what they should be doing.
Yeah.
And like Colm, who comes on, he's the goalkeeper expert. Anybody Canners is the forward, isn't he? So
he is, yeah.
We all have different specialities, and we all kind of know what we should be looking at. So I have no issues with Zinchenko as a player. I just have a problem with it left back because he doesn't understand the role quite clearly enough for me, and he always gets turned.
He doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
G, staying with balling, we definitely are, mate. We pass on condolences to Ferrari for failing to get Adrian Newett and losing out to Lawrence Stroll. Now I'm worried Arteta will keep playing Havertz in midfield.
Nah, he won't.
Don't forget, we are very close to announcing the next signing, and there could definitely be another 2 or 3 signings after that, maybe even more if Ramsdale goes as well. So there's still a lot to go at the moment. So just calm. I don't agree with Havertz in that role. However, what I've seen so far, he's done absolutely nothing wrong. But obviously, this is not a full competitive game. I think you can kind of see in Leverkusen's awareness, they're not quite there yet. I think the Bundesliga kicks off a little bit later than ours. Is that right?
No, was it?
I'm not 100% sure on it. They might be at the same time, but they don't look quite ready. Because that second goal, I literally saw. It might have been Granit. Someone might tell me if I'm wrong, but I swear Granit was just standing there whilst Trossard was having a problem with the ball before he put it in. So, yes. Anyway, I remember when I was playing at school, I was a brutal player at a pass and crunch tackling. Someone got a broken leg. My reaction, Grohl, not picked it. Chris, it's nice to know you've never changed over the many years. I love you, mate. Big up to Andrew saying, come on, Arsenal FC. Big up to Arteta's cousin saying, get in. The manager had an agenda against me saying I'm too brutal. I told him to get a shower. Chris, don't change, mate. Don't change.
Chris.
Over 9,000 people watch.
Wow.
Really appreciate it. If you could all subscribe to the Armory TV, that would be fantastic. Also, Full-Time Sports Network as well. We will be doing the Lyon game on Sunday at 2:00 as well. Set it up yet.
Well, to Chris though, was your nickname Vinny?
Yeah, Mr. Vinny Jones. I love this quick goals. Look, it's been a great start. I said to G in a private chat saying the worst thing about today's game is 1, we lost. 2, Granit Xhaka scored the winning goal. That was an absolute meltdown with our fan base. So thankfully, not happening at the moment. We're all quite chilled. We've got a nice, healthy lead. To be honest, we look so up for this. It is.
We do. We do. It's nice to see Rice, Saka on the bench again.
Well, exactly. We're arguably two of our strongest players not even playing.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving this. Well, I'm going to quickly hang on. I'm going to go back to this first, and I'll come back to you, Henry. Do I regret that tackle? The answer would be if you tied my tongue to the back of a truck, I would still say that. Likelihood of Nketiah leaving, the replacement coming in this window. Very, 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 very likely, Henry. Very, very, very likely. I think that's probably the best way I can put it, Henry. Just watch this space. There's still, 3 weeks left to go of the window. We are going to be busy, probably up to the last day, which excites me because I love transfer deadline day personally. And it's always nice to Arsenal to sign one on transfer. I hope it's not on transfer deadline day specifically because it will.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But
it would do. Yeah, definitely.
Because when it's transfer deadline day, you just worry that little bit of paperwork hasn't gone through right. Yeah. I'm loving this because this is a strong lineup from Leverkusen as well. It's not like it's their second team.
Yeah, exactly.
I've not even seen Wirtz in this, and I love Wirtz. I've not even seen Wirtz in the game. I've not seen Frimpong either, who's another one of their big threats. Because he was marvellous in the Euros, Frimpong. I absolutely loved him. Yeah. I'll take him in a heartbeat, by the way. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it's quality.
Because the funny thing is, he's got a release clause of like 30 million quid. Nothing really nowadays.
That's peanuts, exactly.
Absolute peanuts nowadays.
Wow. You know what? I was talking to he's been I don't know if he's on today, but I was talking to Citizen K and earlier today, and we were talking about the old days of when top class players would only cost like 2.5 million.
Yeah. Well, how much did we pay for Wright? It was about 3 million.
2.5.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, 2.5. I know. I think Alan Shearer in 95 was 15 million at Newcastle. Oh, sorry, in 96. Yeah. 96 to Newcastle, he was 15 mil.
I loved Alan Shearer, I have to be honest.
He was hardcore.
Yeah. The players were pushing and shoving me when I did and said that. I replied, "You're very pro for your security." Justin Job, big up to you. Unfortunately, we've got no link, but if you can go to arsenal.com and go through that method. I don't know of any other links. I do apologise. No one's shared any with us, so we don't know any. So sorry, we're all watching through Arsenal.com. If Edu gets the 35 million euros for Eddie, I'm rating him above David Dean, says Timmy.
Yeah, because I mean, David Dean was the one. I was in conversation with Citizen about that today, and David Dean, what he did was amazing in terms of the players that he brought in, players that were what managers wanted, and fantastic the deals that he did. Brilliant. And
it was a huge list.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, here's Jesus. Unlucky. We look a threat every time we go forward, which is fantastic.
Yeah, fully. But you know what I've noticed as well, right? In this with the pre-season, I'm not in this season and the last two seasons, even in the league, with how we've started, and we always look so fresh. And I just find that if we can, like I said, if we can get those quality signings, more quality signings, I just you know what? I just want us to feel comfortable with squad rotation like back in the day.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Where you think someone's out, you got someone coming in, you're like, oh, that's all right. It's like, Frierenberg's out, and you think, oh, we got Ray Parler. Oh, that's all right because you know he'll do a job. Or you know what I mean? Or you think, oh, Gilberto's out. Oh, Gilberto, he's out for 3 weeks, and then Edu steps in. You think, oh, okay, no problem. Got Edu and Vieira in the middle. That's what we need again.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going back to when I was always getting excited to go to the Highbury. I never knew the team beforehand. I was always like, "Oh, who's going to start?" Because I didn't care who started because I knew I'd.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Exactly.
Like when we started doing the previews, I want us to all be quite varied because there's so much quality there. And that's what I'm expecting as well. So let's just have to get it done. Sorry, Paul Simpson was on the TV, so I had to mute him. No worries, mate. No worries at all. I mixed grapefruit with pure vodka, hence my rather ridiculous text. Oh, my God. Just be very careful, Tammy. I did that with Cherry Aid once with vodka. That was a bad idea. Put me off Cherry Aid for a very long time. Didn't put me off vodka, though.
You didn't have Baileys. Do you not have Baileys with your Cherry Aid?
No. To be honest, you know what? I've never actually drunk Baileys in my entire life.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I haven't had it in a while, but yeah,
I should try it at some point, especially all the new flavors they've got out now.
Yeah, but just don't try Baileys and Cherry Aid. I was watching that Heroes and Villains the other day when Del ordered it. I was like, oh my God. A couple of people tried that in real life, I think they got sick. Saw it on YouTube years ago. Oh, dear.
Paul Simpson, we have to get results. Helpful insight. Cheers for that talk about no shit show. Chris, I would say look forward to your trips down to Kent on Saturday. I will be covering a League Two game on Saturday because they've got this new Sky Sports Plus, haven't they? Which I'm hoping is a red button thing. I'm hoping to do the Bromley game because obviously Arsenal fans have a link with Bromley quite well. So I will cover Bromley's first game back. Well, in the league, to be honest. So, but there's Gabriel, who is going to sign a new contract. Thankfully, I always find it crazy that he gets paid less than Zinchenko, Ben White.
Yeah. You know what? You get that with a lot of players, though, don't you? Where top players get paid less. Seems to happen at a lot of clubs.
Yeah, it's always good on him and his team because obviously they didn't ask for a lot last time because I think he was on 50 when he first joined us. Then his latest contract, which was signed last year or the year before, wasn't that long ago. He only went to 100, so which was basically Eddie's wage. And he does deserve more because I've always said this and I will always say it. Last season, he was the best centre back.
Yeah.
So he deserves just as much as what Saliba gets, in my opinion. I think he'll get to 180. Knowing him and his team, I reckon he'll only go to 150. I don't think he'll go much higher than that because that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Big up to, we have reached the 10,000 mark. We are on 10,374 people now. Thank you ever so much.
I mean, we should have over 10,000 subscribers.
It would be nice if you could subscribe to the Armory TV, please, on YouTube. It would be fantastic. I'm all packed, got my headphones and headaches. It's in preparation, sitting next to JJ.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
JJ,
I do feel for Chris, man. Seriously. Oh my God.
JJ is always in the chat, and they them two that they support the same team, but they definitely have different opinions. Interesting.
And you know what that means as well. We're not going to see Chris on next season's Welcome to Wrexham. Oh, we're not going to see him. Oh dear.
Hopefully the coach has a seatbelt to keep JJ seated. Ideally, a car seat for JJ. We love you, JJ. Oh dear. We're now over 10,400 people now. Thank you ever so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. All right, here's the Odegaard. Odegaard with a shot. Oh, good save by Kovar. Oh, was that Trossard? I thought it was Odegaard.
It's Trossard.
You can tell I'm watching on my tablet, not my massive TV. Massive TV. Oh yeah, it does look like Odegaard from a distance, though.
Yeah, that was a bit. It was only because of the way he moves and to get it on his right foot. I mean, Odegaard would have tried to get it on his left.
The sirens is actually in the background of Brenny's, not mine. I'm used.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is Hey, I've got a police station right across the road from me. So yeah,
is that your one?
But
is that one that you?
No, it's not. Oh gosh, nah. Could never be across the road from my that's just suicide right there, you know.
They'll literally come over and go, Brenny, we need you.
I'll be like, I'm watching the Arsenal game, man. Leave me alone. What's wrong with you? Jeez.
Is yours very far from where you are?
No, it isn't actually. It's
okay.
It's about 30 minutes down the road.
Oh, okay, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, 30 minutes. So yeah.
Next to him, we're always at the back with poor people. Yeah, I can imagine it. JJ probably buying the whole Carlisle shopping preparation. Big up to Arteta's cousin saying, "Hope we are playing good." Arteta's cousin, we are playing very, very well. I have to be honest.
We are indeed.
I've not seen any major weaknesses or any alarm bells so far, and we're not even full strength. So that really does excite me a lot. I like the pressing that we're doing as well. Jesus is definitely up for this.
Yeah, he is.
I still can't rule out Jesus leaving, by the way. I have to say.
Oh, really?
I can't because Saudi Arabia were given £2 billion. Now, I know that doesn't mean much to a lot of people, but when Saudi League was given £2 billion, that means they're going to spend that £2 billion on whoever they get. And I know they were after Richarlison. I don't think that's happening at all, from what I've heard. Richarlison has turned it down, but it doesn't. I don't rule out Jesus going. You know what? Why not?
They turned down Richarlison, didn't they?
No, Saudi.
Saudi wanted Richarlison. Turned it down, or the club turned it down.
Yeah, no, Richarlison turned it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably because they probably were looking to spend 700,000.
It's bad, isn't it? Absolutely bad. Arsenal fans are against King Kai playing the left centre midfield. Why are they having this kind of feeling? I do think it is definitely not his strongest position.
No, it isn't.
But what I also say is that's not going to be his role next season due to the fact we're signing someone to literally put there. But Havertz will be used there if we need him to, but so is Zinchenko. So we will be a lot more rotational next season than we've ever been before. So Arteta's cousin couldn't get it. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh dear, but no, I'll be honest. Oh, hang on, a bit of a late tackle there by Gabriel. It's looked really good so far. I don't like the shirt still, I have to be honest. I think it's horrendous.
Yeah, it's it almost from their backs, it almost looks like the oh gosh, what's that top? 88, 89 home top.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
From behind.
Yeah.
You know, especially with the short sleeves, it's kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
But I do prefer the away kit.
Yeah, well, I got that one. Can you guess what I've got on the back of the shirt
though? It's got to be Lee Dixon, surely.
No, because he's on my green shirt.
Oh, he's on the green.
Bergkamp's on my black and gold one.
Yep.
Who do you reckon I've got on the new one?
Oh, we talk defender.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
it's definitely not City. It's definitely not City.
Okay. If you're aware of what Bobby has on the back of his shirt, answers on a postcard, please. We're going old school, and we will be presented.
It is old school. It is 90s. It is a 90s.
It is 90s.
Yeah.
Okay. Patrick Vieira.
No.
Oh. Okay.
He will be going on my shirt at some point in the future. But I've gone for a bit more me, someone that I just enjoyed. He wasn't with us for very long, but I just enjoyed watching him.
Stefan Schwarz.
There you go.
Hey. It's really when I could.
Which is quite funny.
He was quality.
Yeah, it's on a black kit. Schwartz is black in German. It's quite funny actually. In the end, it was an accident when I did that as well. I wanted Stefan on the next shirt. It'll be Jonny Jensen as well at some point as well, because obviously he made me.
Workhorse. Yeah.
Big up to the 10,800 people currently watching. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah, Stefan Schwarz. Oh my gosh, that guy.
Em's behind the laptop and has just reacted to the 10,000 people currently watching. It's absolutely crazy. Big up to Canners. Was going to say.
Oh. Oh dear! I don't think that guy didn't even score in the reserves, did he? Let alone the first team.
I think most of you could guess who was never going to go on my shirts.
Dear.
Yeah, big up to Cannon. JJ has.
Man.
Oh jeez. We're just 31 minutes played now. We will have a break at half time, so then everyone can have a chill. Let's see if we can reach to the 11,000 people watching. That would be amazing. But the game has been quality. Anyone who has Sam Lavelle on their shirt goes to the doctors immediately. I guarantee he's obviously going to be playing for you this season, but I just hope he doesn't give you any bad memories personally, because I know how much you don't like him. We've all had players at the club that we don't like as well. Yeah. Most of them have now gone, thankfully, from the club. But yeah, I suppose I don't know if there's anyone I'd actually happily say you may leave now. I don't think. I'm trying to go through the squad now. No, even with Sinchenko, if he plays left centre midfield, I've got no issues with him.
No, right.
Left back.
Yeah.
Jesus on his day is a menace.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of days that he's just more menace to myself than anyone else. No, to be honest, I don't think there's anyone I can think right now in the squad that I don't want. Cedric's now finally left.
Did you think do you think that wages would have been an issue with regards to Reece and Eddie?
Yeah, well, obviously I spoke to G privately about Eddie and at Reece, because obviously they're both on base wage. Obviously, everyone says that they're on 100,000. They're not.
I don't know why they think that.
It's around 66,000 for each of them. Obviously, who was mentioned earlier? Bournemouth was mentioned to me earlier. Now, Bournemouth's top wage is £80,000, and that's for Kluivert. So it's a big ask to replace Solanke if Solanke leaves. Obviously, with Brentford as well, their top wage is 50,000. So that pretty much rules out Reece and Eddie. Obviously, Leicester, they can't afford that kind of wages. They've got a lot of financial issues themselves. I do expect Eddie to go to Marseille. I don't see any problems with that at the moment. Reece Nelson, I think, and I get where he's coming from. He doesn't want a loan because he wants to know where he's going to be for the next few years. He doesn't see it at Arsenal, and I get that. I think everyone is quite prepared for that not happening at Arsenal now. So I think we just got to wait and see, because obviously Crystal Palace, if they sell Eze, I wouldn't be surprised if Nelson goes to Crystal Palace at all. Obviously with City selling Alvarez, I kind of expect Eze to go to City, if I'm honest. And that frees up a lot of cash for Crystal Palace. Was it 60 odd million for Eze? So we're not asking a lot for Nelson. So 15 to 20 million quid and you got him. So Chris is a big fan of Sam Lavelle, I take it. Absolutely, says Pete. Oh dear. We are now over the 11,000 mark. So thank you ever so much, everybody. Really appreciate it.
Thank you indeed. Thank you. Oof.
We look dangerous every time we're going forward, and I like the fact we keep
Yeah.
pressing as well. We don't
We
even
do.
give them a chance. Now, bear in mind, this is a German team that was invincible last season.
Well, yeah. Exactly. But losing that Europa League Cup final, I actually wanted them to win it. I think that was shocking.
Oh, hang on, what did I say? Sam Lavelle being captain, I'm going to be brutal, was the captain driving ship. Sorry, Pete, I didn't realise I still missed that one. Oh, I've also missed Canners as well. Nelson Vivas was a menace too, but wasn't great. I think he was to go down as our dirtiest player ever. Loved him. I like Nelson, to be fair. I like Gramondi as well. Not a lot of people like Gramondi, but I liked him.
Yeah, I agree. It was Nelson Vivas. I'll never forget that Leeds game. Jeez. Never forget that Leeds game. And you know what's so funny, right? That Leeds game, I was watching that with Canners. Nah, man, it was like the way he just let Hasselbank with one of the easiest goals he'll ever score.
Oh dear.
I think all we had to do was just win or draw that game, and I think we'd have gone in top on that last day of the season against Villa. Yeah.
Okay.
It was 99. That was when we lost the league by point.
Oh, okay.
When the only time I ever wanted Spurs to win was at Old Trafford.
Leverkusen just got the ball at the moment. They're trying to open us up, but we are extremely hard to open up. Oh, and surprise, surprise, the one place they do open us up is against Zinchenko.
Yeah. So I mean, now the left back.
Well, it's fine. We've got Calafiori.
Yeah.
He's not quite ready yet. Obviously hasn't been with us for the full pre-season. Here's Jesus. Oh, it's another one. 3-0.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.
That was a good strike.
Can we not just say, can Arteta and the coaching staff just say, listen, Gabriel Jesus, please set a target here, 25 league goals, okay? Because for the kind of player you are, the talent you got,
Yeah. That was just good by Jesus there, I have to be honest. Good run all the way from halfway as well.
Mind you, I think he'd score a load of goals if we was playing 4-4-2.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I have to. Right, not taking anything away from Jesus, by the way, but the goalkeeper is not great at Leverkusen.
Yeah.
If you want Aaron Ramsdale, 50 million quid gets him.
Well, yeah.
He looks very weak with his hands, I have to be honest. I think the Trossard goal he wasn't great with either. I'm not taking anything from Jesus. That was still a good finish. I remember that bread so frustrating.
Did it? You know what I'm saying, brother?
If Lavelle starts, we lose. Simple as that. Guarantee. Play him in the irrelevant tainted trophy, as they call it. Paul Simpson wanted Terrell Thomas. No, I said Williams from Charlton last season, but Charlton said we can give you Sam Lavelle. Then Thomas arrives this season. Oh, jeez, I was hoping Thomas reach him to how to defend, but unfortunately, going off pre-season, same old Lavelle hugging the touchline at then his best position. Right, here's Frimpong. Good cross. Headed out by Saliba. Corner. Got about just over 5 minutes till half time. And we'll have a quick break for the second half. There's no penalties today, is there?
I don't know. I know
for some bizarre reason, they keep doing this in friendlies. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I know.
Even
I know.
if there's been a result, they still go to penalties. I don't.
I seriously don't get
What do we need
it.
to practice penalties for? Like, seriously. Big up to Daniel Michael saying great. It is a fantastic scoreline, I have to be honest. And the performance is great as well.
Wow. Oh, well played.
Apart from the obvious, which is the left back, we don't look like we can be broken at all, to be honest. I don't mind you saying that. Jesus is just giving the ball away.
Yeah.
It's Frimpong. I'm surprised he's still at Leverkusen, I'll be honest. With a release clause, which is easy to pay.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at release courses are normally around, say, 60, 70 mil?
Yeah, they're normally way above 50. This is literally under, just over 30 million quid. It's nothing for a quality player as well.
Yeah. That is
very comfortable.
That is a little.
They do right wing.
That's a little bargain, that is.
It is. I'm so surprised it's still there. What the F penalties despite? Yeah, we had. Who was it against? Was it against Liverpool or Man United? It was one of them. Or was it both of them? I'm not sure. But yeah, for some reason they went to penalties. I have no idea why. It's weird. It is pointless because what do you need to practice? You practice them on the training field. You don't practice them in a game.
Well, exactly.
We are so pressurizing them as soon as they get the ball. It's so great.
Yes, isn't it?
This is why we have to have our squad so we can rotate, because the amount of energy this takes is ridiculous. They couldn't play it every game like this.
Oh, 100%.
You'd have to rotate them now. So someone gets a rest here and there. There's over 2 minutes left for the first half. We're currently on 11,300 people watching. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Leverkusen's just struggling getting through us. I'll have to work out when their season starts, because they look off the boil, in my opinion. Leverkusen. When did they start the season?
It'll be later in August?
Yeah, I just don't know when they kick off.
No, but it's normally La Liga and Serie A.
It's literally 1 week behind us. They're 1 week behind us. So that kind of suggests they are 1 week behind in the pre-season as well. So I'd be slightly concerned if I was Alonso. Admittedly, we start in 10 days. They start in just over 2 weeks. But
yeah.
It's Frimpong. Shot blocked. They're all capping down our left side. Surprise.
Well, yeah.
But like I said, Calafiori will be there anyway, so it's fine. Timber as well when needed. Obviously, Timber's got a bit of a knock and a bit of an injury at the moment.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's just like an impact injury. It's nothing major.
Hmm.
We probably won't see him against Leon, but shot there, but it was very weak, to be fair.
Yeah.
Here's Fabio.
Well, Timber can play across the back four, which is really good.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we go. There is half time, literally no added time. We will have a very quick break, people. We will be back in about 5 minutes. Speak to you very soon.
See you in a bit.
Welcome back, people. I know I've caught Brady eating.
Half-time snack.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Big up to JJ. Hello, everyone. I was just on a break, mate. Sorry, it's half time. So you're calling around JJ. I guarantee it wasn't that JJ, I promise. I'm looking forward to it where I talk true. JJ talks delusional nonsense. Be very interesting to see your season preview. Please do tune in and subscribe to Chris Welch's channel as well. He does multiple talks, darts, boxing, Liverpool talk, Carlisle talk, F1 talk. If I've forgotten anything, Chris, please do let me know. I think they're the main 5 ones. But yeah, please do subscribe to Chris. He's an awesome young lad and very funny. He keeps me company on most streams that I do. So I appreciate that. I am expecting a lot of changes at halftime because it's obviously technically a friendly. I do put it like that because it hasn't looked like a friendly first half, not for me anyway. We've been well up for it. But I do expect a lot of changes now. So obviously we've got Leon on Sunday as well. So you don't want to play him full 90 minutes right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to say big up to the 11,640 people currently watching. Thank you ever so much. Amazing numbers.
Oh, definitely.
Please do subscribe to the Armory TV on YouTube if you can. And also Full Time Sports Network. We really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, first half, Bren, what did you make of it?
Very comfy.
Very comfy indeed.
Very comfortable. We've been really good in terms of keeping the ball.
Yeah.
Passing's been on point.
Yeah.
We've looked good going forward. Yeah, they have been attacking our left side at times, but what Zinchenko did, forget the defending, but in the manner in which he took his goal, that was a great strike.
Yeah, all been great finishes today. Let's just have a quick England national team talk, which isn't many, which I don't know what to make of that. I'll be adding tennis content from the start of 2025 as I watch tennis, but never got around to doing content on it. Brilliant stuff then, Chris.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, from what I know, Lee Carsley will be the interim manager for the England games in September. That is the current situation. Lee Carsley will be the interim manager for the next 2 internationals for England.
Bring back Sam Allardyce.
Big up to Gunnar Greg, not seen you for a while. Hello, everyone. Be interested to see if Eddie comes on. Look, even if he does come on, doesn't mean he won't be moving. Eddie, Nelson are both definitely. At the end of the day, it's not the case of just Arsenal want to sell them. They want first team football. They're not going to get that with us. Thankfully, they've got into their own mindset where we want to play first team football. We want to go. Great. See you later. That's how I am. Sorry, but I need him to leave so we can bring in better quality. Guess what, lads? I've made a request to the FA to get JJ water bottle tested and ban him from having sugar sweets. I've been attaching in the background. Oh no, mate, it's good to see. I just love to see you in the comments, mate, just to know everything's okay. So it's good to see you, Gunnar Greg. But yeah. Don't worry about it. You watch in the background. I have no issues with that. As long as I know you're okay, I'm all happy with that. But yeah, so I'm have to get ready for the subs because I'm going to guess it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, I think there'll be quite a few.
Yeah. I expect Lewis Skelly to come on. I expect Nwaneri to come on. Nwaneri will play a big part next season, by the way. He is taking the Smith Rowe role. Not that easy to say. So he will be playing quite a few games because he is a dangerous, very talented young man. Obviously, I'm trying not to say too much about Obi Martin, but I am always going to be disappointed in that.
Same here.
Because I said it last summer I gave you his name to watch out for him.
Yeah.
He had an incredible season, scored ridiculous amounts of goals.
That's right.
He is extremely very talented young man, and he's going to Man United not just for money. He's going to be their third striker. Funny enough, that is extremely tempting for a 16-year-old lad.
Of course it is.
So that is why he's going to Man United. It has nothing to do with money. you get more money coming in from Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Dortmund. Way more money than United were. So the lad, I'm going to have no issues with him. Obviously, I don't want him scoring us, but I will be forever following his career because I think he is going to be an extremely huge talent for a few years to come. That's for certain. But it is what it is. We all know what the problem is. Arteta needs to change that this season. I think he will. I think he'll give at least two of them a bit of a shot because I think Lewis Skelly will be taking El Nenny's role. So obviously, I hardly ever saw El Nenny, and you probably would never hardly see Lewis Skelly. But if he is called upon, then we'll call upon him. So at least that's two. That's two we're going to see. Obviously, Coach Dewberry, painful again. Sorry.
Oh no, that upset me. That did. That upset me, man. Seriously.
And guess what? He then goes to signs for Brighton and scores twice on his debut. But what do we know, Brenny?
We don't know anything. We don't know anything. We don't know anything, my poor brother.
Yeah, I know, it's mad, isn't it? But that kid was ready. That kid was ready.
He was
last season. But there we go. It is what it is. Roy Walters, always going to be a disappointment. Fall back to me.
Me too.
The reason I don't think he would have ever have been a first teamer, but he would have been a great squad player.
100%, definitely.
I would. I don't know if Brenny will agree with me, but I always class Steve Bold more of a squad player than he was a first teamer, and I always loved Steve Bold. So,
I think Steve Bold for me was a first teamer when he first came to the club.
Yeah, he became more of a
starter, but then he became more of a. I suppose he became more of a. To be honest, Steve Bold was a regular until 97-98 season where it was Keown and Adams, because it was Bold, Keown and Adams that were playing together with wing backs were Dixon and Winterburn when Wenger first came along. So to be honest, he was a regular.
Yeah.
It was only in 92-93 season it was Linnigan and Adams because Bold was injured.
Yeah.
So,
I'll put him in the same category as Andy Linnigan because everyone knows how much I love him as well.
Yeah, he was always better than his brother.
A lot of
David.
Arsenal fans probably don't know who Andy Linnigan is, and I'm not having a pop at you for that saying that, but a lot of people won't know who he is. But he was a quality player when he needed, and he scored an important goal for us. So I'm all for him.
He was a different type of centre half, wasn't he? Really?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he wasn't one of those that would go in and slide in. He'll just barge you off the ball. He was very different.
Right, Saka is coming on. Rice is coming on. Kivior's coming on, and I think Lewis Skelly is coming on. I think
that is Lewis Skelly.
So Lewis Skelly is coming off for Cine. I'll be honest, I don't know who Saka came on for, but I'm guessing it's Fabio. Kivior's coming on. I have no idea because they're not showing the numbers, which is really not very helpful.
No, they're not.
And Rice is on. I'm going to guess Rice is on for Jorginho. I'm guessing now. I'm going to try and work out who's come off and who's... Oh, okay. So Jesus has come off. So that means Havertz has gone up top.
Up front.
Okay. I'm trying to work out the Kivior one.
Yeah. Let's see.
So Gabriel's still on there. Saliba's still on. Okay. So Lewis Skelly, okay. Lewis Skelly. I'm trying to work this out.
Well, Gabriel's still on the pitch. I'm trying to figure out the Kivior one.
Yeah,
Looks
so
like
I think
he's a centre back. Looks like he's playing centre back.
yeah. So it looks like Jesus has come off, and it's like Havertz has been pushed forward. Bit of a 5 at the back, maybe, with Lewis Skelly doing his inverted left back role. Maybe. I definitely can't see Jesus on there. I can't see Jorginho on there. So this is pretty much guesswork, I'll be honest. So I apologise for that.
Let's have a look. Trossard's still on. Havertz up front. Odegaard's still on the pitch. Saka. So front three. Okay. Middle of the park. Got Declan Rice. Jorginho's on the pitch still. Still on the pitch.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Number 20, isn't he? So yeah.
Oh, that's deep. Okay, so who else has come off then?
Saliba's off.
Oh, Saliba's come off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Saliba's off.
Right, so that makes more sense now then. Okay. No, I'm trying to work this out because I'm trying to change the lineups. Boom, 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 boom. Jorginho, Rice. I think that's right.
Oh boy.
Okay, Leverkusen have made a change, but I'll be honest, I haven't even noticed that.
No, me neither. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to see if I can find out, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll be able to find that out because obviously this is a friendly, so they're not really keeping up to date with all that stuff. I'll try and find out for you. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, what's happening here?
I'm trying to work out if I can find out. Maybe Twitter might be a good idea. I just want to find out who came off for Leverkusen. Leverkusen. Okay, see if they are updating it. Oh yeah, there we go. Nathan Teller. Oh, he was next Arsenal, wasn't he?
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah,
another one. Another one
bites the dust. Yeah, it's been. I mean, this has been going on since Wenger days.
Oh yeah, 100%. Nabry comes to mind.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Wenger did he did bring a few academy players in.
Difference, did bring.
So yeah.
I just think sometimes he got it wrong with a couple, and that's fine.
Oh,
it happens. It happens.
Yeah. I mean, George Graham had. I love George Graham's way in the transfer market. He brought in established players, and any youngsters. He never bought youngsters, did he? Because he took them from the academy, and he had faith in them. And it's about having faith sometimes as well. It either works out or it doesn't. And in Graham's case, a lot of the academy players he put in, they did work out.
Yeah. Big up to Gunnar Greg. Say catch you later. Thank you very much, Gunnar Greg.
See you, Gunnar Greg.
Literally no idea why stream elements are getting involved. I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue.
That's different.
The stream bot, well, I'm guessing it's something to StreamYard because I haven't said yes to anything. The stream bot is here to chain nonsense. I'm hoping it's here to protect me from some stuff, but we're coming up to, we'll have 11,800 people now. So thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching. Numbers are mental. But we will be back on Sunday for the Lyon game. Are you free to that, or was that a family day?
I am indeed. No, I'm free for that, as far as I know. Cool. Yep. Okay. Free, I am free. Oh yes.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, I won't be. I won't be for the Villa game. I'll be at an old friend's wedding.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, on a bank holiday. We're going to find out he's an Arsenal fan too.
Well, so
But
everyone's going to have it on the phones.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's probably looking at that date now, thinking, "Oh gosh, really?"
Oh, hang on, Leverkusen with a chance here, wide. I kind of expected a bit of a different Arsenal second half. Obviously, changes and stuff.
Of course, Yeah, just I mean, for Rice and Zaka back clearing some cobwebs as well, you know.
Well, yeah, they only came back into training Monday.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If there's one thing I'm not looking forward to this season, it's this stupid Champions League format.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it myself.
I mean, Football Manager. I don't know if it's very accurate when you're playing on there. It's like, wow, really?
Oh, okay. So has the Football Manager still already got that on there?
It has, and I'll tell you what, it was there. I know it was there for Football Manager 23. I don't know about 22 because I didn't have 22, but for 23 it was there. So you're playing 2 seasons of how the Champions League was last season, and then on the 3rd season, which is the 24-25 season, it just bounced to this format. Whereas this current game we're all playing, 24, it's 1 season of how we like it with regards to the group games, and then the 2nd season, it's this new format where you play like 8 games home and away against just random teams, and you know it's whoever finishes in the top 8 goes through to the last 16, or I think it's the top 16. Or it's just it's a mess, man. It's a mess, seriously.
Peter saying, what's everyone's season's prediction for all 5 English leagues? That is, I always find it hard to do until the transfer window's done, because I don't know how everyone's strengthened and weakened. So I feel I can't do it yet. But Chris has had a go. He's gone. Right, I'm going to be careful. I'm just going to say Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Man United, because I know someone's going to try and clip me, because I'm not going to say anything, because I'm not.
Yeah. Don't fall for it, PB. Don't fall for it.
Yeah. Newcastle 6th, Chelsea 7th, Southampton, Ipswich, Leicester to go straight back down. Ooh. I think Ipswich might be a surprise. I wouldn't like it, obviously, but
I was going to say one of your teams, eh?
Yeah, one of my teams. Yeah, bloody Boxing Day, bloody surprise that is for me. It's annoying because Boxing Day was always like the Christmas present ticket. Like you get open the Christmas Day present, and look, you're going to the Boxing Day game. This would not be a Christmas Day present. It'd be like, seriously, seriously, I go watch them that show. Look, I don't hate any team. Everyone knows this about me. I don't. It's just I was brought up in Colchester, and you just get taught to dislike Ipswich. I don't dislike the place that much, really. I think they've done very, very well. Kieran McKenna, seriously, what a talent he is as a manager. I think there could be a surprise. I think they still need to strengthen a bit more, but what they've done so far is pretty good. The style of football that they play is very impressive. I just don't know how that will work in the Premier League, because obviously it is a jump. It is a jump from the Championship to the Premier League. Yeah. I think I need to see the first 5 to 10 games of Ipswich before I decide on how I think they'll do. But they could be a surprise. Southampton, I definitely agree. I think they will struggle. Leicester, to be honest, I'd put money on them already going down. I don't know what the odds are for that, but I'd put money on it already, to be honest, because I think they're the dead certs for going down.
I can't believe them. Jamie Vardy's still at the club, isn't he?
Say that again.
I think Jamie Vardy's still at Leicester.
Yes, which surprised me actually, because I thought he was going. I heard that he was going to one of his previous clubs as like a farewell song. I think City will focus on winning Champions League more, to be honest. I think Man City just aren't the same Man City. They weren't last season. I think they're going to be worse this season.
Exactly. They weren't the same last season, and this is why I think we give too much credit to them because they were beatable last season in terms of winning the league, and I think we should stop giving them too much credit. They're a top quality side. I thought they were a better side when they won the treble.
Yeah, they were. Sorry, Ray just had a moment there.
Yeah, he did. But
we know what to expect. Now, I've just seen Saliba come out the tunnel, and I did see him rubbing his hamstring. I hope that's nothing to be worried about. Championship, Burnley, Luton, Coventry all go up. Derby, Plymouth, Oxford to go down. League One, Rotherham run away with title. Birmingham sneak automatic final day. Huddersfield by playoffs. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one with League One. Championship. Ooh.
I've tipped QPR for playoffs. To get a playoff spot. I've tipped QPR to get a playoff spot. Not necessarily finishing third or fourth.
Yeah.
But I know they've added a couple of players, and I thought they had a really good run to the end of the season. They beat some top quality sides, including Leeds.
QPR is one of those teams that I think most people that support Arsenal have a soft spot for.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know what it is about QPR.
Yeah,
for me, I know what it is. It's Steptoe and Son. It's always going to be Steptoe and Son for me for QPR. Because obviously I don't know how close it is to Shepherd's Bush, but I think it's fairly close.
Oh, it's yeah. Stone's throw.
Yeah. It's always been it's one of those tiny stadiums. Again, I love tiny stadiums. Everyone knows I'm a big fan of these traditional stadiums, as I like to call them. And it's just Trevor Sinclair. They've had so many good quality players over the years as well.
I'll tell you, I've been there many times and watched a few games actually. It's I like the atmosphere there.
Yeah, it's one of those clubs. You can't hate them. And I can't hate QPR, so I do hope they do well. League Two, Northampton, Stevenage, Cambridge, Crawley to go down, but don't be sorry, it's still League One, isn't it? Northampton, Stevenage, Cambridge, Crawley to go down, but don't be shocked if Burton go down because I think it's worrying and risky signing the amount of players they have need to all gel in. Just think Leeds losing key players. Yeah, Somerville gone. Archie Gray gone. They haven't really invested any of that money yet, which is a bit.
No, they haven't, have they?
There was talk of them approaching Reece Nelson, but I don't think Reece Nelson would take that drop. I honestly think for me, if I was him, I would take it because I think he would shine so much in the Championship.
I think so too.
Either Leeds come up with him, or he'll then get that big move that he wants in the Premier League. That's my opinion because I honestly think he'll tear the Championship apart. One of my uncles lives in Coventry and from Coventry. Mark Robins has been incredible over the years. A great striker, personally. I enjoyed watching Mark Robins as a striker. And that's not easy for me to say because he's a Norwich player. But yeah, sorry, we've got a couple of subs coming on for Leverkusen here. Andrich and Belosian.
He was Man United super sub all them years ago, Mark Robins.
Yeah, he was. Burnley and Luton not lost anyone really, to be honest. They have squads and experience to get back up. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I think Luton definitely have a good push. Burnley, everyone knows I have a soft spot with Burnley. So I do hope they come back up. Just hope they do a better plan next time they come up so they actually stay up. We all know Scott Parker gets the team promoted that then gets to the Premier League. He is a decent coach. I think that's quite a coup for Burnley personally, Scott Parker.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, here comes Leverkusen. Oh, very wide. I think that was Teller there.
I'm just seeing it now. Yeah.
I'm not too worried about the second half performance, to be honest.
No, me neither. I mean, this is to be expected.
Yeah, 100%.
You know.
Yeah. Look, this is obviously Lewis Skelly playing at left back is Arteta's idea. Lewis Skelly is a DM. It's as simple as that. So there's 4 subs coming on for Leverkusen. I think Aidan Heaven's coming on as well here.
And Thomas Partey.
Okay. Sorry, was I meant to sound a bit more excited there?
Yeah. You should have been party.
There is still a heavy chance that he goes. By the way, just so everyone's fully aware of this, there is a big chance he goes.
Personally, as you know, I personally hope he doesn't. And
yeah, I know you do.
If he was to go, then I'm sorry, you'd have to have someone. You'd have to have someone who's a world class replacement for him.
Oh, that will definitely be happening. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm like I've said, I've always, the plan has been, if he was to go, it would be a top class replacement, and it will be a top class. This has nothing to do with Mikel Merino, by the way. Mikel Merino is coming in because the ESR has gone. Squad place, not on about replacement. Jorginho's coming off here for Thomas Partey. This is going to take me quite a while to get sorted, by the way. Odegaard is coming off for Nwaneri. And
who's he giving the armband to? I hope it's Declan Rice.
I don't know, actually, to be honest. Did Heaven come on in the end or not?
Nwaneri came on, but I didn't see Aidan Heaven come on.
No, but I saw him ready. Maybe they changed that idea. No,
I think I was thinking. Yeah, he sat back down. Yeah,
bugger. Okay. As for the captain, I'm going to guess it's. Oh no, because Jesus is off, so it can't be him. I'm trying to find who's got the armband. Who's got the armband?
May have given it to Saka.
May have done, yeah. Let's have a look. It's not Declan Rice, that's for certain.
It's probably Saka. I don't see the harm in giving them the armband to Declan Rice.
I can't see it. No, it's not Saka.
Oh.
Who the heck's he giving it to? Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm literally staring at my tablet.
Gabriel, maybe.
Is it Gabriel? Sorry, Chris, I will get through your comments in a minute, mate. I promise. I'm just trying to work out who the captain is. Going through all the team. Someone's got to be giving it.
Having a closer look now. Oh. It's not Havertz.
Who the heck's got it? I'm looking at all the players and I can't see anybody wearing the armband.
Doesn't look like Gabriel either.
I don't know. If you look at his sleeve, there looks like there's something extra on Gabriel.
Something, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So it might be.
Could be Gabriel, yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Oh, hang on.
It does.
Oh, Arsenal 4-0.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.
4-0, that hurts.
Quite Havertz.
There we go. I'm going to guess it's Gabriel because I haven't got a clue now. I'll be honest. Right.
While all that is going on, a few minutes ago, Noah Lyles made it to the Olympic 200 meters final.
Okay. I just haven't had time. Unfortunately, not had time.
I've been watching the Olympics, most sports actually, but not the football. It's been poor.
I don't know if you agree with me, right? But I am of the opinion if your sport already has massive tournaments as it is, like golf, football, rugby.
You're going to say that A word? You're going to use the A word? Amateur? I thought he was going to say amateur.
No, if they've already got a big, massive tournament, I don't think they should have anything to do with the Olympics. The Olympics are for sports that don't get enough exposure. So for me, football should be nowhere near it because there's so much.
I agree.
Same with golf. There's so much money.
I mean, tennis was introduced in '88.
I don't agree with that because there's massive tournaments.
Yeah, and then this is the thing. You know, and this is the thing because I looked at, you Emma Raducanu, for example. She didn't play at the Olympics, but she was already playing in tournaments because she's trying to get herself ready for the US Open. Like other players are as well, because some are already, while they were playing on clay at Roland Garros, you had other players that were not at the Olympics were playing on hard courts.
Okay.
So so really, the US Open is a few weeks away, and you've got players who have already been playing in tournaments on hard courts that are well ahead of those that have just come off clay.
Yeah.
So I hear you on that.
Yeah, it's just how I look at it. I just don't think they should have as much exposure because I like the fact skateboarding's getting exposure. I don't know how much you know about Snoop Dogg, but Snoop Dogg has absolutely fell in love with equestrian. So much so.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. He's because have he had an ambassadorial role or something? Because I saw him, I saw Jessica Chastain, I saw Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
I
love it.
Yeah, because
it makes me smile. I'm sorry, it does.
Because my wife was saying, why is Snoop Dogg in France? Why is he's over there? And I said, well, you got to remember, it's not the UK. And I'm like, oh yeah. No, he's not liked over. I don't think they even want him over here, do they?
No.
Well, certainly not in England, anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just.
I don't like Snoop Dogg at all. I don't like what he represents, what he does, and all that kind of stuff. But I've absolutely fell in love with him with his love for equestrian.
Yeah.
Anyone that got to see what he was doing whilst watching the horses do their dressage. It was so funny because obviously I'm used to it. I've been brought up around horses all my life, so I've seen dressage for so many years. It's not weird to me. So it was funny to see someone like him go, "Wow, I need to get him in my video," and all that kind of stuff. I love it. It's because that's what you should be seeing at the Olympics.
Yeah.
I guarantee you all fall in love with a new sport once you watch the Olympics because you're like, "Oh, that's brilliant to watch." So for me, certain sports just should be nowhere near it. Right, I think I've done all the changes now. Thank you to Leverkusen's Twitter because they've actually kept all up to date.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they're normally good like that.
Yeah, I was really struggling. So I think that is it now. They're probably not in the right position. Oh, seriously, Arsenal Football Club. Guess what? They're making fucking changes.
Making more changes. Yeah, to see it.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, okay, so Eddie's coming on now. Josh Nichols is coming on. And now Heaven is coming off. Going on. I thought Lewis Skelly was coming off, and I was thinking, what? No,
Gabriel did have the armband.
Yeah, he did, indeed.
Yeah, he's giving it to Eddie.
Oh, okay. Well, that tells me it's very farewell to Eddie very soon.
That's what they normally do, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Smith Rowe had it in friendly, didn't they? And he has now left. And scored on his debut as well. Just shows you everything. Just saying. Look, I am always going to be open to criticising Arteta when I need to, and it just shows you when you put Smith Rowe in a position where he is dangerous, he is a quality player.
Exactly.
I never doubted his talent
at
all.
And that's it. And I was walking past first time ever. I was walking past Craven Cottage on Friday.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Craven Cottage, right? Cottage, it looks like a school.
It's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a school. I mean, you wouldn't even think that's a football club.
No. It's mad,
when you're there, you know?
Yeah. I absolutely love the stadium. I love it. It's so sweet.
I was like, where am I? And my workmate was like, this is Craven Cottage. I'm like, no way.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, I love Craven. Yeah, it's one of those stadiums. That I know at some point they're going to have to do something, because if they want to become a big club, they have to do something about Craven.
Well, there is construction going on there at the moment.
Yeah, but they are limited to what they can do, because it's very much like Highbury, where it's limited, a listed building. Right, Chris, I'm now going to get into your League Two. Sorry, mate, it's taken a while. Also big up to the 12,000 people now watching. We're over 12,000. MK.League 2, MK Dons, Chesterfield, Gillingham, and Donny by playoffs, Harrogate and Acton to go down. Well, Cole will be happy about Donny. National League, Oldham to win it, and Forest Green by playoffs, Ebbsfleet, Willstone, Tamworth, and Boston to go down. Interesting. I'm kind of with you with the Oldham one, and Forest Green. Yeah, I expect them to be pushing really hard next season. They've made some incredible signings, by the way. And then you obviously got into the Carlisle talk. I'll leave you to that one. We will lose to Donny in playoff final, and Jordan Gibson, who joins Donny from us, scores in final. It's written. Burton signed 20 players this summer. I'm used to the turnaround. That's a heavy amount of players in.
That is. That's like Forest a few seasons ago.
Yeah, I would have skateboarding on it along. You are jumping over something, not standing there dancing with it. What danger? Then I go, wow. Break dance is like dancing people moving there. I don't get the break dancing one. I have to be honest. I don't see how that's a sport. It's not for me. It's artistic, not a sport. I respect break dancing. It's even in my break video, but it's not a sport. I'm sorry, it's not. It's an artistic dance. Let's go. Arsenal, says Andrew. Thank you very much. This match means we win Bundesliga every year. I would say that Leverkusen are a week behind us in pre-season training, so it is quite a big difference. I know a lot of people don't think it is, but it actually is quite a big difference in 1 week. So yes, it's not great by Leverkusen. I have to be honest. I've been really disappointed in Leverkusen today. I was expecting a way harder game. We're even doing the Mexican wave. That tells you everything. Chris, you need to dance when you get married. No, I'm okay. Thanks, Chris. Oh dear. Yeah. Guys, it's been an amazing stream. Over 12,000 people.
Absolutely. It certainly has. It feels good it's good to be back as well.
It does, yeah. Oh, hang on.
It's good to be back.
But now we've got a lot of our kids on now, so we get to see a bit of them. I think there's a lot of hope behind Aidan Heaven as well. So
yeah, I was just about to mention him. Yeah, definitely.
Or Josh Nichols as well. A lot of hope for him. But it's good that they've all stayed with us throughout the whole pre-season. Doesn't mean we're going to see much of them, but
yeah. Did you see Josh Nichols' mum? Proud mum, I should say.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. But I love that. It's part.
It's fantastic.
It's part of the whole thing for me.
It was so great to see.
Hang on. And there is Leverkusen's goal.
Okay.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. Well, I didn't expect us to keep the clean sheet with all the changes and everything else. So
I have no idea who scored, by the way. Holosek, I think. But to be fair, we have got Kivior, Heaven, Nichols, and Lewis Skelly at our back. So
Yeah.
I'm not having a pop at them, but they're not
No.
our first team players. So I'm not totally surprised by this.
Not at all.
There we go. Right. So it's now 4-1.
Did you see the? I mean, I know they played yesterday, but I haven't seen all the highlights yet. But Hendon under 18s beating our under 18s 2-1.
Yeah. Obviously, do you follow George Bird on X?
No.
You need to follow him because he's at every game.
Is it?
He
George Bird, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll have to send you his name on privately, but he goes to all the under 18s and under 21s. He knows every single thing about what's happening.
Because I'll tell you what, if you look at, I didn't see who scored the second goal, but did you see who scored the first goal for Hendon? Kai Brosnan.
No.
Kai Brosnan. Not only do I work with his mum, but she goes to all the games, but she deals with all the uniforms and whatnot and stuff like that and other things. But but her son Kai used to play for North Greenfield United a few seasons ago,
no way.
and he was a brilliant youngster. Still is, but but players have to move on to bigger and better things, and he's doing really well at Hendon, and he got the first goal. I don't know if he got the second, but when I saw Hendon, I thought, he had to have played last night. But for them, they had they entered the preliminary round of the FA Cup Saturday week because North Greenford, we played in the FA Cup on Saturday in the extra preliminary round, and we drew 1-1 at home to Corinthian Casuals. I don't know if you've heard of them, but it is to do with. It's also to do with the Brazilian club as well. Yeah, Corinthians, and they have Brazilians as well play with the team, and we went there last night to their ground, and it was like a samba beat in there. The fans were great. It was awesome, and even better, we beat them with 1-0 with 3 minutes to go in extra time.
Oh, no way!
Oh, it was brilliant. I'll do a Moss, but and put on stuff from last night's game. It was really good.
You are very welcome to do that, mate.
It was really, really good. You know,
someone would assume that none of us are watching in the group WhatsApp at the moment because he's constantly messaging in there like none of us watching.
I've seen it. I know I've seen it, and I got the ump with him yesterday. I think I don't know if he really thought that I had done, but because I was at the Greenford replay, I wanted to see the 200 meters when I can. I didn't want to see any, I turn off the notifications from BBC, but of course Moss had to do what Moss does.
Oh yes, he did,
and that's why I said,
yeah, Just to let you know, Granit Xhaka has now come off.
Well, he's got a good reception from the fans.
Oh, he's going to, isn't he?
Yeah,
I'm sure there'll be something at the end of the game as well for him. So.
I mean, have you been to games years ago at Highbury where former players came back and got a great reception?
Oh yeah, of course.
I know. I didn't go Arsenal West Ham, but when Ian Wright came back, he got an awesome reception.
Yeah, we are very protective of players that leave.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say we're like a certain Canadian where we follow them for the rest of their careers, and even if they've hurt us, we still follow them because I don't. Once they hurt us, I forget about them; they don't exist to me.
Well, I'll tell William Shatner next time. That's not how we think.
Yeah. But it's just But yeah, just want to quickly get into these comments. Chris saying, "Oh, blimmin' heck, Arsenal. Martinelli's now." Oh, Jesus Christ. Why can't you just do it all at the same time? Seriously, they're friendly. God's sake.
Oh dear.
Right, if I get married, all that nonsense, blah blah blah, do the talking nonsense, go home, then chill out, get no. It's easy done. None of this messed around people weeping with their attention. Chris, do not change one dicky doodah, please, because honestly, you are hilarious. Trossard's coming off for Martinelli.
Yeah, I thought he would be. He's done well today, Trossard.
He has actually, yeah.
You know.
Let's just change this. Hopefully, this is the final change because I'm going to seriously lose my head if I do any more.
Do you know what the home kit is? The home shirt. It's growing on me.
No, it's not growing on me at all.
You know, I think it's all to do with that. It looks so retro, back to the late 80s.
For me, it's always too much white. Too much white for me.
So I take it you didn't get those. Go on, mate.
The only ones I've got is obviously I've got the new pre-match, which is this one, and I've got the black kit. I'll wait and see what other training kits come out, but that's all. I'm not getting any more. I don't like the third kit either, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
not a great fan of that one. What were you going to say anyway, mate?
Yeah, I was just going to say, for me, it's I still want to go. I'm still going to go retro with a couple of tops. I don't know if I'm going to buy this season's tops because there's some tops that I had years ago, and it was basically like, you know, wear and tear, and I want to buy them again. You know, that's what I'm looking at because we've had some great shirts over the years, over the decades, I should say.
Oh yeah.
Great shirts.
I've always been mainly a fan of the away kits. I've never really been a fan of the away kit. Obviously, last season I loved that because it had the Thunderbolt. It was just delightful to see. It was gold, had a bit of gold on it. That I loved last season's. I don't. It's very rare I get the home kit if I'm honest. I'm normally a away kit for a fan.
Yeah.
Because there's just something good about them all the time. Is for me. Is Chris the Carlisle Cole Pilkington? I love Cole Pilkington though, so for me, Chris, I'll take that as a compliment because I love Cole. Leverkusen tend to come back towards the end. They do. To be fair, they absolutely do. They do actually do. Yeah, they did that a lot last season. But I'm even if this finished 4-4, I have literally no issues. The first half was the true Arsenal. Second half, just testing things out, giving some players some minutes, and chill.
Exactly.
It's true. Honestly, I'll just go to a random person, read. I'll say cheers and sort it wrong. Should only take 2 minutes at max, not 6. It's my sister having their children, and people say congratulations to her and the dad. I'm like, well, Dad didn't give birth, did he? He did the serious questions. Oh God. Jacques could not say F Otter fans so disappointed. Apart from Adebayor, I can't. No. I'll be honest. No. Just no. I'm sorry. No. I can't deal with him. No. Yeah. Not only did he jump ship for money, he then came back and just disrespected us.
He did. He did.
No, not for me. Van Persie, I get why he left. And he got what he wanted to go for, so I'm happy for him. Sanchez regretted the decision, so again, I have no issues with him. Trying to think of other players that I'm a little bit. Yeah, Henry, obviously different situation. For other reasons as well.
And you know what as well? Yep. And Ian Wright, when I felt Wrighty at his age, I felt he still had another season in him. But then when he went in '98, he didn't want to go.
No.
He didn't want to leave. You know, and fair play to him. When players don't want to leave, then they reluctantly go. I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm the same. Cry with laughter. I wonder if I guarantee Chris is exactly like this. Exactly like that. And Chris has said it. I am. I guarantee he's just like it, and I wouldn't want to change him because he's just so funny and such a cracking lad as well. So Big up to you, Chris. Don't change, mate. Not for anybody.
Oh, question for Chris. Chris, mate, what do you think of Arne Slot? Do you like his methods, his tactics? You expect big things from him this season, mate? What's that? Oh, wow. Yeah. I've just seen it. Nice figures.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, just G
Fantastic.
asked. Yeah, G
Yeah.
asked number are we on? I didn't realise he'd asked, to be honest. I'm saying on the channel, if I see it and I smell, yes, I call it out. I have brutal deep opinions, but I don't care. Why should you, mate? Why should you?
Exactly.
You do things in the most respectful way, and you say exactly how you feel, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you do it in a respectful way, which you do. You know, we have someone that we know, and when I disagree with his opinion, he doesn't like it. And I'll be honest. He messaged me about 10 days ago with the same agenda regarding something that me and you think differently about our captain. He messaged me saying, having another pop at me privately. I'm like, I just ignore his messages now because it's just not worth it, because he's not open to the fact that I will ask questions when I feel I need to.
It was like we were the bullies.
Yeah, and
I'm like, no, I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
Because at the end of the day, it's my opinion that I don't think he's the right man. Quality player,
exactly.
Just not the right captain.
He's not captain material. Oh, that was unlucky. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, great tackle by Lewis Skelly there. Arne Slot do look scary, but they have Nunes up front to balance. I called Simpson and Abbott doing CPR on Carlisle when they came, but they're now murderers. That's one brutal opinion. No, you have said that as well. Yellow card there for, I don't know who that is actually. Who is that? Buta. Tug back on Nwaneri. I'm looking forward to seeing Nwaneri a lot next season.
Yeah, me too.
We've had the past couple of years. We've had some really great academy products, and he's definitely one of them. We have had a couple that have gone as well. I'm going to stick with it because I do think they're going to be quality.
Oh yeah.
But Nwaneri, I'm glad we kept him. But as I said at the time when we tried to sign him, he wasn't totally sure, and we had to convince him with money, which is never a great sign. But at least we're trying to give him a pathway.
Yeah.
Because I do believe he will be the one that takes over Odegaard eventually. So I'm all for that. Because guess what? Odegaard won't be at our club forever.
This is it. Yeah, this is the thing. You know, I mean, I'd want him to stay at the club forever, but I just don't think it will happen.
As a certain age, he will have.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, because he won't be playing when he's 90. Because there is a lifespan for any player at the club.
Well, it's like, you know what? It's like when Dennis Bergkamp retired, and he retired at what, 35, 36?
Yeah.
But he was still producing the goods.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, as everyone knows, he's my favourite all time at Arsenal. So.
Man, awesome.
Obviously, I've got some crazy ones like Stefan Schwartz and Jon Jensen, only because they made me smile. They just made me smile. And if a player makes me smile, that's a good thing. That's what you watch football for. The referee has decided to have 0 injury minutes. So he has blown the full-time whistle. So it has finished now. So it has finished 4-1.
Good run out.
My pod brother, thank you as always for joining me.
No, you're welcome. Well, like I said, it's good to be back.
Are you definitely joining me Sunday then?
I am indeed. I'll be here Sunday.
What I will do quickly because I haven't done this for such a while, the watch alongs, so I'm not used to it. Where can they find you? Oh, I've just see. That's how long I haven't done it for. I've just done the wrong thing. How do you do it? I can't remember how you do it. No. Have they changed? Oh no, there it is. There it is. Where can they find you?
Yeah, well, you can find me on X. I've been a bit quiet this summer, but I've been at it again in recent days. So you can find me there. And Instagram, not really. I haven't really been on Instagram a lot, and there probably won't be a lot that I'll be doing on there, to be honest, this season. But you could also find me here on the Armory TV, but you'll find me mainly on X.
Excellent stuff. See if I can try and get that back. There we go. Right. Now I remember what button it was. I couldn't remember what button it was. Right. So there is my club legend. Oh, jeez. When people say, let's make him a cake, couldn't care less. Get them a £1 cake from supermarket. That will do. Great. Thank you very much, Chris. Thanks very
Chrissy.
much for the 12,187 people currently watching. I will be back tomorrow night at 7 for the Arsenal News show. Saturday, I'm hoping to do a 3 o'clock kickoff. I'm going to try and do a League 2 game. Then Sunday, me and my poor brother will be back to do Arsenal Lyon. And then the following weekend, we're back to do our previews. We're doing preview at some point next week. So, yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Thank you, PB, as always, mate.
You're welcome. Always.
Very soon. Bye-bye. Take care.
Take care, everyone. Bye.